Hello guys, welcome to my fishing channel. Today we are going to explore one of the most beautiful rivers here in the Czech Republic and test some jackal tricolor lures, hard plastic lures like this one. And of course I will show you some useful tips and tricks for successful trout fishing. If you are ready, let's get it. By the way, for successful wading you should know the river very well. Don't believe the water, because water can be very transparent and clear. Sometimes it looks like the depth is maybe 1 foot, but suddenly it's about 5 feet. So be careful, especially if you don't know the river, and don't hurry up. Go slowly and carefully make your steps, because some rocks can be very slippery and you really don't want to swim in such cold water, believe me. Now a few words about the equipment which I use. This is AGM Ustragir Market rod for lures up to 9 grams in weight, 5 feet 2 inches long, and this is a fiberglass rod, very nice, 4 pieces, so I use it for traveling. The reel is Shimano Twin Power 2500, and braided line for 9 pounds braided line, of course with thin fluorocarbon leader. And now a few words about casting itself. So I do prefer side cast, and I recommend you side cast on short stream, not overhead cast, because you can hit easily in this way some branches on the opposite side, and the control of the flight of your lure is not so nice. And also the way you hold the rod when you retrieve. If the place is quite still and deep, you can put the rod down to the surface. However, if the river is like this, quite shallow, or there are some pockets, I recommend you to hold the rod quite high to avoid rocks. It's very simple, and losing your lure in this way. So let's continue fishing. This spot looks very promising. Well, let's start from the beginning. Oh yeah! Oh! I had a bite. Whoa! Lost the fish. Whew. Today is quite warm weather. However, I do have these neoprene gloves, because the water is very cold, and then I don't want to damage the fish, damage the slime of the fish with my hot and dry hands. So I recommend you to use gloves, thin neoprene gloves like this BKK, for example. Is it possible to catch fish like that when I'm on the direct sunlight? Almost no, not possible, because fish can see me easily. I'm like a sculpture of Jesus Christ in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. So if it's not possible for you to stay in the shadow, stay lower. And now it's better. You have more chances to catch even spooky trout. Even if you cast upstream, fish can follow for a while your lure, and then they will see you and won't take your lure at all. So stay lower or stay in the shadow. Do not forget to use your left hand, because your left hand helps to control the distance when you cast. And because the current is very fast, you should be always ready to start retrieval. Look at that. Yeah, I can stop my line even if I cast too far away to the bush on the opposite side, I can stop. Look, yeah, I can stop my line in the air. And of course I can close manually, guys, line holder. If you are a trout hunter, real trout hunter, always close your line holder manually. And of course, if you are right-handed, you should cast and hold all the time your rod in the right hand. If you are left-handed, you should cast and hold your rod in the left hand, but never change your hands. It's a really bad mistake. It's not possible to fish on trout rivers because there is no time to change your hands here. Believe me, guys, if you do these mistakes, please, try to fix it. So this river is very interesting because it has a lot of iron among the minerals, so that's why this beautiful color. And just have a look on this lure, it's just matching the bottom and can be very exciting for local fish. Maybe you will ask me why I do have only one treble hook here, because I'm not allowed to use more than one hook on the lure. Yeah, this place looks very interesting, and I suppose I can go down just right here. Look at this beautiful spot. I'm very excited to fish over there. But that's very important thing. One very important thing. If it's possible, do not go down to the water, because in such a standstill places where there are no riffles, you can easily spook all the fish by scratching rocks on the bottom. So if it's possible, just walk on the bank and walk carefully. Don't go to the water. Yeah, later, maybe yes, if it's not be possible to cast enough far away to the opposite side. But I would recommend you to stay on the bank in such a quiet places. It looks like there is nobody here in this pool, because fish can realize my lure, can find my lure just immediately on the first cast. They have very good eyes and a very good coordination. Yeah. This place looks deeper, and always in deeper spots big fish having rest. And of course I should cast here upstream, because otherwise in such a quiet water I can spook all the fish away. And by the way, I do have a fluorocarbon leader on my before my lure, probably 3 feet long. And here it's very important to use twitching when you fish, otherwise you will not be able to make your lure quite attractive for bigger fish. Yeah, twitching is very important on such a standstill place. Oh, I had a fish! Oh, chasing my lure, look at that! Oh. Whew. What a fish. Look at that. What a fish. Beautiful rainbow trout. About 16 inches. Yeah. Weather looks nice and the water is very clear. However, this is the reason why they stopped biting. Very sunny day, very clear water, and hatching insects, hatching mayflies. So I think now, for now, we should stop with our fishing. Wasn't so successful like usual, but you know, it's fishing, not catching. However, I hope you get some useful knowledges which you can use on your local rivers and when you travel around the world for trouts. My name is Oleg. I'm a fishing guide and expert from Prague, Czech Republic. You may contact me anytime if you'd like to learn something useful regarding trout fishing, carp fishing, perch fishing, and so on. Tight lines and be blessed. See you soon in the next video. It looks like someone has lost his lure. Right, let's check it. With waders, it's easy. Right. Nice place. This is one of my favorite fishing spots, but no fish now. Really, no fish. Spoon. Yeah. Old spoon. Look at this. Interesting. At least I have one trophy for today.